Welcome to those near and far. Welcome to Mage the Ascension as luck would have it. Our game is set in 2019 in Montreal, Canada. Let's meet our mages this evening.
I'm Christina Poe, and I'm playing Luna Tremblay.
I'm Katarina Albrecht, and I'm playing Portia Lively.
I am Jace Maxwell. I'll be playing Max Toulon.
I am Lloyd Coleman, otherwise known as AnyGeek5150, and I'm Orrin Pritchard.
And last but not least, we have a new player.
I am Kibby Rose, and I'll be playing Dee Dee.
So, recap. Lloyd discusses many things with Professor Edge. Sarah was nervous about being the point of contact for the Quasitor investigators. Max manipulates Reggie and distracts him while Reggie does his show. While he is occupied, Jenna comes with two lackeys to investigate the pet situation. Most of them are in children form, which looks terrible. Jenna determines that this is indeed abuse and rescues 12 children. The children are taken to the library and are prepared for bed. Jenna heads back to the theater to face Reggie. Orrin buys gauze to keep it with his wounds from punching a pole. Orrin, Sarah, Portia, and Max get in the van. With Orrin driving, he drives headlong into oncoming traffic. It causes enough danger to find the hotel chantry, but he hits another car, killing the other passengers instantly. So we shall pick up at the accident.
All right, Orrin gets out of the van, and he's still repeatedly saying shit to himself in German, and he looks over to see if Max and Portia have gotten out of the van yet.
They have. Portia had gotten Sarah and Max to safety as quickly as she could.
Okay. I look over at Max and I ask him, do you think we should call emergency, or do we just need to get a hold of Professor Edge and take care of it that way?
Am I conscious?
You are.
Okay.
You are hurt. So everyone had taken 2 levels in the accident, but you are okay.
We do need to get emergency personnel here. We might even be hearing them soon, because we weren't alone on the road.
Right.
Okay. I would say go ahead, you call them, and
I'm tending to Sarah and kind of checking over myself to see if I'm okay.
You're okay. You've got some bruising, but nothing seems broken. You're bleeding from the nose, but you're otherwise fine.
I take some tampons out of my purse after I rummage around and shove them up my nose to stop the bleeding.
Okay.
And then I'd see if Sarah's all right.
Sarah is shook, and she is hung up on making sure Max is okay.
all right. Can we see the chantry?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to pull up my phone and I'm going to text Professor Edge that we're outside the chantry, but we just got in an accident outside of the chantry.
BRT. And seconds later, she comes rushing out of the hotel and is like mind blown with the regarding the scene that has happened. She takes out her phone and makes a call to emergency services. And then she makes sure that each of you are okay.
I'm going to guess, since everyone has been tending to Max, that even though he got the same amount of damage, it was a head trauma, so he just got clocked in the head.
Okay.
Which is why he's just not functioning with everybody else.
Right on.
Just cuckoo. Look at the pretty birdies.
Look at the pretty birdies. Professor Edge checks in with Portia first. You look banged up. Are you okay, Portia? Okay, we'll move on to Mac. You look like you took a knock on the head. Are you
Mom?
alright?
Is that you?
Oh, please, take a seat here. Emergency services will be here shortly. And Oren is still cursing, I assume. And she's like, I'm just concerned for you. Like, are you okay?
He kind of stops his staring. He's like, for the most part, I'll be fine, but I turned way too early.
That's okay, as long as you're safe.
He kind of rubs his hand from where he punched the pole.
A fire truck pulls up next to the accident, and an ambulance comes shortly after that. The EMTs go directly to the car that was struck and pulls out a small child with her head crushed. And she is placed in the ambulance.
Portia's visibly shaken.
Orm walks to the back of the professor's fans, kind of starts not really slamming
And
his head on the
paralyzed.
back door, but
That was
like
just shock and
smacking
awe.
it.
The EMTs take care of the dead first, and then so there were two parents and one small child in the vehicle. They are placed into the ambulance, and the ambulance prepares to drive off, but a couple of EMTs hang out to double check on you guys. You are bandaged up, and you are given blankets because, it is kind of chilly. And while you had received your clothing back from the library, it is the
Did any
fireproof
survive?
blanket is
I
nice.
asked the EMT.
Did who survive?
I
Portia?
think she's really lagged.
Oh.
Did any children survive?
There were no children in the car.
Oh.
There was only one child in the other car that was struck.
Oh my God.
Sarah is bleeding from the side of her face onto her nose. And so the EMT is basically like, craning her head back and, putting bandages on her face. The cops show up and they start asking questions. So what happened? Oh, how did this happen? And he's talking to all of you, basically.
He's talking to me? Oh, sorry.
Oren just looks up at him. He's like, I was driving a little too fast and I lost control of the van.
That's really unfortunate. Do you know how fast you were going?
No idea.
And he's writing down in a notebook. I'm going to say Dee Dee is already at the hotel, and she hears the crunch of the accident in front of the hotel.
Okay, I come running out going, oh my gosh, what the heck happened? How did this happen? Did one of you lose control of the car? Well, this is one of your guys' fault? Is everybody okay? Who's got injuries?
Oren just looks down at the ground.
Oh, Oren, it's okay, man. I know what it's like to try to get to this chantry. You're gonna be okay. Is everybody else okay? I don't even know who everybody is. Hi, I'm Dee Dee, by the way. How are all of you? Obviously not okay because you just got in an accident, but...
Yeah, you're Dee Dee?
I am Dee Dee. I was sent here by Baron Von Buff for Oren? Which one of you is Oren?
He kind of, what do you call it? Weakly, raises his hand.
I point.
Oh, so you're the one I'm going to be working with. Well, hi, bud.
Hi.
Well, is there anything that you guys need? What do we need to do? Oh, hello, officer.
Did you see the accident happen?
No, I did not. I was
Hmm.
inside.
Oh. Well, do you know any of the victims?
No, actually, I just met them. Just as I'm meeting you right now.
Oh. Can I get your name?
My name is Dee Dee.
And the cop basically says you might be contacted by the office at some juncture since there were no survivors in the other vehicle.
There were no survivors.
There were no.
I understand.
So, take care tonight. And would you like me to call a tow truck and handle the removal of the vehicles?
Orin would look over to the professor because it's her vehicle.
Professor Edge says, I would appreciate that very much. Wrong character.
I just noticed that.
As the paramedic that's, doing the light test on Max's eyes. Max is just like, you're pretty.
Oh. I'm sure I am. You're very handsome too. So she basically goes to Professor Edge and lets her know, like, Max has a light concussion. I would feel better if he were at the hospital tonight so we can keep an eye on him. And Professor Edge is like, whatever you deem necessary.
And the thing is, when they look at, because he's got like a medical alert bracelet on, because he would.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he doesn't have any allergies or anything, but he does have a medical alert bracelet because his mom is his mom.
His mom.
And it lists her as the contact, which means that they're probably calling her already.
Yep. So the EMT ushers you onto the ambulance and make sure that you are comfortable as you can be on an ambulance. Are any of you going to the hospital with him?
I'll go with him. I jump in and hold his hand. I don't know, pat him on the shoulder. It's gonna be okay, big guy.
You're pretty too.
Oh, Lord. This is not good. Let's get going. Come on.
I hear squeaking.
You guys don't have any coffee in there, do you? Oh, my God.
I'm just giggling watching this whole scene, looking at the professor and looking at everybody like, this is what I'm walking into? Okay.
Hello, Dee Dee. Glad that you could make it.
Hello, Professor. How have
Wish
you?
it could have been under better circumstances.
As do I. But I'm here to help, so
Okay,
whatever
good.
I can do.
The people who are going, I have a sports car, so I can only take 2 people, but I can drive us to the hospital.
I'm gonna hang back and try to assess what the heck is going on and what I walked into.
Orin's actually going to stay at the chantry because he is kind of having a moment.
Well, if Max is in the ambulance, then Portia's going with him. Then, I mean, there's
The only other person would be Raina going.
It is up to Raina as to whether or not the crash woke her up and whether or not she would go and check on everybody.
I would say that since it's 9 p.m., I'm still probably sleeping. And I'm on the 3rd floor, so I really doubt that I heard anything.
Yeah,
Except maybe the connection of the sirens, and that didn't bother me.
Okay. The sirens might have woke you up briefly, but you easily get back to sleep. So
What about her dog?
her dog does not move regarding the accident. He is more occupied by her.
Ooh, puppy dog. You didn't tell me there was a puppy dog here.
Some guard dog you are, Cosmo.
Spectral puppy dog.
Mhm.
He's solid now.
Is there something special about this dog?
I sent a text message to Raina and let her know what's happened and which hospital we're going to. So she swear it's gonna be all right, Max. It's gonna be all right. More to myself than to Max because Max is clearly drugged out.
I roll over, half asleep, read it, and all I can think of is, oh, they've got it covered. I'm going back to sleep.
All right. Deirdre and Raina are staying at the hotel while.
So am I. I'm staying at the hotel also.
Okay. And Portia and Max are on their way to the hospital. It is a short trip. Max and Portia are led to a room where they will be both waiting. Some 15 minutes later, a doctor comes in and says, Portia seems all right. She has been patched up by the EMTs, so just making sure. How are you feeling?
How am I feeling by this point?
You are probably starting to get your wits about you, but your head hurts.
Yeah, okay.
I could use a soda for some blood sugar, but I'm mostly worried about this guy right here. He's my cousin. So yeah.
My head is starting to throb, but I'm coming back to the world, I think.
Okay. We can provide
What
some
happened?
painkiller. You were in a terrible accident.
You smashed your head pretty dang good on that there dashboard, buddy. Are we gonna run some MRIs? We should probably check out. I'm just worried about him. He was making the moves on me, and that is very unlike him. And I don't. Yes, neither of us. Yes, please. Okay, man, I'm really Ugh.
Who was with us?
Professor Edge is there. The doctor, Max, and Portia.
Oh, this is Max asking Portia who was with us.
Oh, Sarah and Oren and was driving, and you and somebody else, and I don't fully even know anymore. Got that a soda? I need to go get a soda.
So are
I'm
Oren
shaking.
and Sarah
A little
okay?
shook up. I think so. I left her. She was all right. And well, Oren, well, he was cussing, so I'm assuming yes. But your head.
You do notice that Sarah
Please.
is not there. So
Scheisse, where's Sarah?
as far as you know, she is probably still at the hotel.
Okay. I'm gonna assume since she's not at the hospital, she's probably fine. How many fingers am I holding up? I hold up 3 fingers.
You see 6.
All of them.
All of them. Okay then. This isn't good. This isn't good. Deep breaths, Portia. Deep breaths.
Would you like some Xanax?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
Make it a double for me.
You need nothing. Just breathe. Stay awake.
I
start trying to smack his face a little bit. Don't fall asleep, Oren. Or damn it, don't fall asleep, Max. Oh God,
that is a myth. He
Okay.
is. 1, 2, Oran's coming for you. 3, 4, stay indoors. 5, 6, cannot drive a stick. 7, 8, bodies mutilate.
Now is not the time.
Oran's getting a complex. So, Max is given some painkiller, hydrocodone, Xanax. You can sleep tonight. You
How is
should
his
probably.
scans?
Mm.
Is his brain okay? Is he swollen? What's going on? He's sus.
We can do a scan if it would make you feel better.
Yes, 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 yes.
I've got
Yes.
all the insurance in the world, so go ahead.
Okay.
We're in Canada. We have.
All right.
Oh, that's right.
I will send a. Oh, I will send a nurse in to prepare you and lead you to the radiology. And
Sorry, the concussion made me think I was American for a moment.
Oy vey. This is
you can
bad.
catch these in at the pharmacy, and the pharmacy is still open.
Well, thank
And-
goodness for small favors. Whew. I'll go get these prescriptions filled. Can we take him home tonight, or he probably needs to be observed, doesn't he? Oh God. Oh
He
God.
will likely
Okay,
need.
I'll be back. And I go out of the room to find soda, coffee, and to get the prescriptions and possibly a sandwich.
Coffee machine and soda machine are in the lobby. And the pharmacy is still open, so you get the prescriptions just fine.
Oh, I text if anybody needs something to the group chat. Since I am
While
at
I'm getting
the
while I'm
vending
at the
machine.
pharmacy.
Oh no, I meant like food wise.
Oh, the dinner is just wrapping up.
Oh, okay.
If you are interested in food, there's also a snack machine in the lobby.
I hit up both and just get bunches of snacks and also a few different sandwiches at the commissary. I'm just mindlessly like buying on some level thinny sort of thing. I go to the gift shop if it's still open, grab some candy. There's some fuzzy slippers. I throw that in, throw in some crystals I find, and just like it gets bad.
Goodness.
I come out with like 2 bags full of stuff plus a whole thing of like food.
All right. By the time you come back, Max has already been led to radiology. You do bump into Max's mother in the lobby.
Good
Where's
luck.
Max?
Radiology, because I'm so stunned I can't lie. I have no idea what to say. This woman is a presence. Who are you? Are you his mom? Oh, you're his
Yes.
mom. You're his
Yes.
mom, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, follow me. Do you need a snack? I have lots of snacks and food.
I do
you
not
need
need a
food?
snack. Save them.
How about a soda?
Save them for Max.
Oh,
And
okay.
she follows Portia.
Cool.
Professor Edge kind of like catches you in the hallway and is obviously trying to divert Max's mother and escorts her back to the lobby.
Oh, I must have walked into that one.
Portia bumps into a nurse, and the nurse instructs her on how to get to radiology.
Okay, cool.
So, there is a couple of chairs outside of radiology. The nurse drops you off there. You probably don't want to go inside.
No, I'll just wait out in the waiting area and I dig into my snacks and start stress eating.
Okay. Max, the scan, I mean, it's close. So if you had any claustrophobia, like that's being exercised. But
Max doesn't.
Okay, good.
Jace does.
Jace does. Max does not. The scan is quick. He's got bleeding on the brain. Everything should be okay. We'll do what we can to like mitigate that, and we'll keep you overnight just to make sure you're okay.
I nod yes, and then realize that that was a huge mistake.
And he is basically led to a bed where he can get comfortable, and visiting hours end in an hour.
I come in with all of what's left, so about a bag and a half. And I start putting, okay, so I got you some slippers, and they're really fuzzy. And then here's a crossword. Here's some pins, and there's some chocolates and some healing stones. I'm going to set right over here. And now I brought you different kinds of food, and then I didn't know what you wanted.
I don't want food. When they do the MRIs, they make you drink this nasty, like, shake, and it's filling my stomach, and food is just. Ugh.
Don't you want some crackers to absorb it or something? Anyway, here's some fuzzy socks. That should help. Let's see what's on the TV. What do you like? Oh, look at this. I wonder what the Kardashians are doing.
Oh God.
Max's mother, basically, Max can hear her bitching out the nurses and demanding to be shown where Max's room is. The nurses lead the woman to Max's room, and Professor Edge is basically running after her, and Professor Edge and Max's mother are accompanying Max and Portia in the room.
Yeah, just a reminder to Portia that Max's mom stopped recognizing her as another human being once she found out that Portia was a
Okay.
lesbian and not someone Max could date.
I bury my head in my phone and put in some earbuds. Just sort of, you know what? I think we need more ice. I'm going to go find some ice. And I exit the room and text Raina on the updates. And yes.
Okay.
Hi, Mom.
Darling, how are you?
I took a knock to the head, but it looks like I'm going to be fine.
They said they were going to keep you overnight.
Yeah, to make sure that there was nothing more than just a knock to the head. That's standard procedure.
Okay. I'll be here all night.
I don't doubt that.
The commissary is still open if you want anything.
I do not want food.
Okay. She pulls the blanket out of the closet and curls up on the chair and basically rattles off how dangerous it was that you were in that accident and it was terrible. And is Portia staying the night as well?
I don't think Portia's staying in the stream.
I don't think Portia is staying in the street. Yeah. Professor Edge will take Portia back to. Yeah, Professor Edge will take Portia back to the hotel.
Yeah, I was going to go back. And I'll leave you some. Do you want some snacks, Max? I can leave you any of the food. Do you want all the food? I'll leave you the food. You should probably keep.
Might look better in the morning. Thank you.
You're welcome, sugar. I give him a pat on the head. You have my number if you need help. I whisper in his ear. Let us know. I can send him back.
I just whisper back, help, with a side eye at my mom.
So, Mrs. Max, ma'am, are you sure? Like, these beds are really not uncomfortable, the chair beds they have here. What? You come back in the morning. He's got all the nurses. They're really good with the people.
He needs me.
Yes. I go into the, she's not going to want anything for me to drink or eat, is she?
No.
Go get a nurse and have her tell her that she needs to leave.
Anyway, I slip Max Xanax to try to give his mom, and then I go out and see what I can do about getting the mom out. Do I run into a nurse?
Persuasion a stat in Mage?
What stat were you asking about?
Persuasion. It's a skill. I know it's a thing in Vampire, but I can't remember if it's a thing in Mage too.
I think it's a difference between 20th anniversary and 5th edition.
Oh.
I think would empathy work?
Yes. So Portia would use empathy plus manipulation, provided she makes it back to the stream. Manipulate the mom.
That's part of the challenge with us playing with 2 different systems of
I
the
am
same game.
so
Yeah.
sorry. I think
You think?
I shink, therefore I am. No, I've got
You can roll empathy plus manipulation, difficulty 6.
okay. Sorry, I'm pulling it up on the other.
Do you want me to type in
I
the
got
roll
it.
for you? Oh, okay.
No, I just was had to open up the thing. Dash M or M dash?
Slash M
Okay, cool. Thank you.
/.
2 successes.
2 successes. You actually do manage to manipulate mom into at least waiting in the lobby.
Max gives a very weak thumbs up once his mom's back is turned and she's leaving, and mouths the words "thank you" and just falls back into the pillow.
All right.
Can I bring her back to her? No, she'll probably want to stay in the hospital.
You can try at a higher difficulty to try and get her to actually go home.
All right, I'm gonna try to persuade her to go home. So, what's
So,
the difficulty?
Difficulty would be 7,
Okay, 1 success.
which is enough. You convince her to go home.
Nailed it.
She says that she will be back at 8 in the morning.
10-4, ma'am. 10-4.
No,
I can
eight.
bring you some donuts and coffee. Or did you eat donuts? I don't
That
know.
would
if
be
you're-
lovely, darling.
Oh, wonderful. I'll do that. All right, I'll see you at 8.
I'll see you at 8.
Bye.
And she heads out. Professor Edge takes Portia back to the hotel. Max is left to his own devices in the hospital bed. Night wraps up. The next day comes to fruition. You remember it is Wednesday, November 3rd, which is when the rally was supposed to take place.
I was so ready for you to tell us to burn a blood.
Are we talking to me because my computer froze for a minute? So
Oh, are you okay?
no, everything's good. It's just if the thing is about I didn't know we left Professor Edge taking me back to the hotel.
And the night wrapped up.
Okay, great.
The new sun has risen, and Max's mother is already at the hospital before 8.
I've made special like coffee and donuts that are giving an air of like calm and like. So I don't know if it works, but I want to roll for it.
Okay, so if you want to roll for it, then craft mixed
Okay.
beverage with the specialty, so your 10s count as double. Craft plus manipulation.
Ooh.
Difficulty 6.
Okay, cool. Move on to somebody else, and then we can come back to me.
Okay. Actually, it would be difficulty 5 for you because you are using a focus.
10-4.
Dee Dee, she has been given a room. Her belongings are in the closet, and it's a very nice hotel room.
So I'm in the hotel, not the chantry?
The hotel is the chantry.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm just getting ready for the morning. I am going over the notes that my Baron has given me, my instructions, and I am poking my head out the door, wondering what like the morning routine is.
Orin, Raina.
I wake up pretty early and I just kind of list lazily into the common area with my pickled juice and Cosmo. I was expecting to see everybody, coming in and meeting, but nobody was there. And so I check my phone and I realized that all of the updates I got from Portia weren't just like half a dream. And so I start texting back frantically, is everybody okay? Where is everybody? Why am I alone? What's going on? And then I sit down and pet Cosmo so that my anxiety goes down.
Cosmo is nice and calm and snuggles against you and is very happy to be pet.
I have failed in whatever potions I was trying to create.
The tea is still good. It's just that the
Mom's impervious to my anti-anxiety potions.
your
this one.
anti-anxiety potion is by herb quality alone.
Raina gets a text back pretty quick from Max just saying that he's going to be released from the hospital soon and is trapped with Mother.
I also sent a text that we're coming soon. We're all at the hospital and that she can come meet us here and that I have snacks.
I text Max back, do you need reinforcements? Because I know your mom likes me.
I text back, SOS, I need them. Yes, yes.
SOS.
I have a quick question offhand. Do I have a phone yet? Am I pervious? So I'm pervious to all of this that's going on. Okay.
You have not yet been texted. You are not within their. If you are receiving texts, it is from Baron Professor Von Voff, specifically.
Thank you.
I head back to my hotel room to put on my traveling shoes because I'm barefoot. And I see Dee Dee peeking her head out the door every once in a while as I walk by. And I say, hey, what brings you here?
Hi. So you come across me? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, I am Dee Dee. I was sent by my Baron to come and help out. I fortunately, but unfortunately, have a lot of experience in a lot of different things, and I was looking for some extra work to do, and I guess Professor told me I could come here. So, hi, I'm Dee Dee. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Raina. This is Cosmo. This is my pickle juice.
And Cosmo is like sniffing and seems happy to meet you.
And I bend down and I'm like, hi, Cosmo. Oh, there's something different about you. And I look up at Christina, kind of eyeing her, going, Arena, sorry, going, so, he's your dog?
I mean, in a sense, I don't claim to own him. He's an extension of myself in a cosmic sort of way. He's my avatar. Yeah.
Okay, so you know there's something special about him.
Oh yeah, he started out, nobody could see him. And then this lovely Puka girl came along and she made him physical. And I think that's pretty rad.
That is pretty rad. Well, you're lucky, little buddy. Not many avatars get to be made physical. He's super cute, by the way. And super friendly. Aww. Well,
so do you have any friends in the chantry so far?
Not yet. I was actually just about to ask you, where do we go for coffee?
Well, there's a coffee bar in the common area.
Would you mind showing me?
Well, of course not. I'm just gonna put on my shoes real fast if you wanna come by my room.
Sure. I'd love to see your room. My room is really neat, surprisingly. Yeah. It turned out to be exactly as I had imagined it to be. Is yours like that?
Oh, yeah. I was just surprised. And we start heading towards my room. Because I did the SOS text, so I'm kind of hurrying along.
And I'm following behind her, just kind of skipping along, looking at things.
You see two bunnies basically like battling at each other in the hallway.
And do I see them as bunnies, or do I see
You see
them
them
as...
as bunnies.
Okay, but I can still kind of sense that they're pukas?
Not at this stage. They just
Okay.
seem like rabbits.
Well, I look at them and I kind of look at Cosmo. Is Cosmo paying any attention to them?
His ears are perked and he is watching them.
Okay. And I go, so you have rabbits and a dog.
Yeah, in a sense, the rabbits are their own people, but we do look after them.
Why do I sense there's a story behind that?
Oh, there is. We're gonna have to get into that at a different time.
All right.
I've gotta head to the hotel after to the
Portia
hospital.
sends another SOS text. Help! SOS for real.
And I notice her phone light up and I go, oh, there's others here?
Oh yeah. Actually, I'm heading to the hotel, or I keep saying hotel, to the
Are they
hospital to meet up with them if you'd like.
So your friends are the same ones from last night.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that
guess.
was a bad accident.
I have no idea what happened, but I'm sure I'll be filled in eventually. But you can come to the hospital if you want to.
Oh, I'm coming. I'd love to check on to see how everybody's doing.
Awesome.
Well, wasn't there... Who... Is everybody at the hospital? Is Professor Echo at the hospital?
Professor Edge, I think, came
Edge.
back with...
She's at the hotel.
Okay.
Did
In her office.
I want to text Oren, see if he wants to come? I think he stayed.
Or
I do
receives a text message.
Text him. Check.
Oren would look at the thing, kind of sit there for a minute. He's like, no, I think I'm going to stay here
Yeah,
for the time being.
What you just went through, I would probably stay too.
And are you guys outside near the banister?
We're getting coffee at the moment, and then we're gonna head out.
You're getting coffee?
Yeah.
Okay. You'll see Oren walk out of the one hallway, hair completely down. He has hip-length hair. And you could tell that it's soaking wet.
Oh, that's cool. And I'm looking at Christina like, he a friend of yours? Or Raina, sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm looking at Raina going, is that a friend of yours?
Oh yeah, well, yeah, I'd call him a friend.
But you'll when he's walking towards your direction, you'll see he has this really large travel mug, like it's easily minimum 30 ounces.
Side question. Is there anything on Oren that I could recognize from last night in regards to injuries?
Yes. Be the wrapped hand.
Okay.
His right hand is wrapped up in gauze because something that had happened earlier in the day.
Okay.
But as he's walking up, he goes directly to the espresso machine. And you see him kind of struggle to put this very large cup underneath it. And then just rapidly punches the same button on the espresso machine to get like a ton of espresso.
And I go running up and I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. You want some help, bro? Do you want some help here?
I just need more coffee than usual.
How many times do you hit the button?
I'm not sure, but I need it.
I've
kind of been up all night.
Okay, hold on.
Should I walk over and say, hey, are you feeling okay?
Not really. I can explain to you later, but I'm not exactly in the best place mentally after yesterday.
And I
They
kind of
can.
look at him, and I look at his hand, and I look at Raina, and I go, "Are you Oren?
Yeah.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Dee Dee. Do you remember me from last night?"
Orn nods slightly. And then you kind of see his eyes kind of tear up a little bit.
Oh, don't worry, man. I just want to let you know I'm actually here to help you. My professor got wind that you needed some help with your training. I'm going to help you with that. Maybe I can help you with some other things too. You know, I got quite the temper myself.
Oh, these tears here aren't about that. It's
Well,
about what you did see.
I can help you with that, hon. I've been through I got some stories for you. My past ain't all pretty and pink, you know.
If you guys want to stay here and take care of a few things, I really got to get to the hospital. So I start walking towards the door. Come or don't. Bye.
Bye. It was nice meeting you.
You too. I'll see you later. And I find a way to get to the hospital.
Your car is still at the hotel.
Okay.
So you can drive there, but then you have to get back.
That's fine.
The the hospital is bustling this morning. It is there are already people waiting in the lobby. Max's mother is there at 7:30. It is up to Portia as to when she shows up to the hospital.
I get there at 5 minutes till 8 and see that Portia's mom is already there
Mhm.
and
Your mom's there too?
start to panic and have slight anxiety. But I'm pretty confident in my beverages until. Hey, all right, you're here.
And you just hear, you walk up and you hear Max saying, "No, Mom, we have a project that we still need to get done. I can't go home with you. I have to go with them."
Hi!
The
I
project is
brought
today.
donuts and coffee. Yay! Good morning, Max. You feeling better?
Yeah,
Buddy?
I thank you for helping me get to sleep.
Oh, of course, of course.
Code words for getting her out of the room.
Here, Mrs. Max. I brought some refreshments. Oh, Mrs. Max's mother, ma'am.
Toulon.
Yes, Mrs. Toulon. Yes, right. Yes. Oh, God. And I turned bright red and I put the snacks down on your little bedside table. I'll go see if I can find the nurse and get updated and I'll be right back. And do you need anything? I will find things. I should, yes. Ah! I run out and then text Raina again. SOS!
And that's when Raina arrives at the hospital.
I pop my head back in. Raina's here. I'm gonna go grab her. Okay, yeah, bye. All right.
I walk in through the front door and see Portia just barreling towards me at full speed. Oh God, oh geez, oh God.
Got my arms waving. Raina, over here. Hey, Raina.
I got your message in a bottle. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Where's Max?
He's in his room. His mom's here. His mom got here before me. I should have guessed she was gonna get here before me. She got here before me. Oh, help me. She doesn't like me. She doesn't like me in the tea. I don't know about this tea. I think it'll work, but I don't know. Oh God. Help.
It's gonna be. I put a hand on the middle of your back between your shoulders, and I'm just like, it's gonna be fine.
Okay.
She's
Right.
just a person. We can handle this.
She is not just a person. That woman is I don't know, but the opposite of good mage. Ah,
Bad marriage.
I'm glad you're here. Help me. We've got to get her. She's not leaving. She doesn't leave.
And I have you lead me to the area that we're going.
Yes.
Because I don't
I
know
take
hospital.
you to the room.
I open the door. Good morning, Mrs. Toulon. How was your trip down here?
Oh, it was brief.
Oh, well, that's better than long and terrible.
Hmm. Would you like to help me get Max ready to go home?
I would love to
Oh,
help you get him ready, but we are still in the middle of a project and we really need his help.
Grades count.
He he
Uh,
needs more rest.
I'm fine,
Um,
Mom.
I understand the concern, but if he is being discharged from the hospital, I'm sure they think he's fine. And if anything, we'll let him take a small bit of what we're going to be doing, and we'll make sure that he's taken care of very well. I promise.
I will be staying in contact.
Okay.
Uh, I can drive him to wherever it is you are staying.
Oh, we're already all going that way anyway in my car. It'll save gas. I'll just take him.
Okay.
I start packing up some of the stuff and taking it down to Raina's car. I'll take the stuff down to the car, Raina. Just give me your keys.
It's Mom. Raina's a really good driver. She was not with us last night.
We're not letting Oren touch cars again.
Oh, well, I hope not.
Ooh, the fact that she let Max's mom know that it was Oren, and
Yeah, I
Max's
was
mom
thinking,
was
oh,
already headed in for Oren.
And now I'm fucked.
gerbil, gerbil, marble, gerbil.
I think Max and Raina probably just did a collective oof.
Yeah, we look
So,
at each other like, oh no.
just all at
Portia
once.
is not fully processed what she's done and continues to like grab stuff to take it outside and is oblivious at this point.
I look back at Max's mom and I give her my phone number because, as far as she knows, Max is going to be resting. So if she needs to get a hold of anybody, she can have my phone number just to check in, make her feel a little more comfortable with the situation.
Thank you so much for your help.
Of course. I would be here too if it was my son.
I really appreciate it. She's like in the process of signing Max out of the hospital, and makes sure that he is walking okay and that everything is all right, and escorts him to Raina's car, because I assume that Raina is leading the way.
Yeah.
And
Max just shows his phone to Raina, and there's a message from his mom right like immediately as they leave. I like her better than the high-strung lesbian.
Oh my god. I'm not totally flattered actually. Thanks, I guess. I just did some talking. Portia took full care of you. Your mom has some weird priorities.
She very, very much does.
Okay.
How do you manage to get back to the hotel?
Well, we're driving, so I'm probably gonna have to roll for that
Mhm,
because I'm some shit's about to go down.
mhm.
But I take the usual route, just drive, and then
And you're just driving at Mach 10, basically.
yeah, going just speed racer status.
Okay. So dexterity plus drive, difficulty 7, because it's a little busier than it was last night.
God, don't botch, don't botch, don't botch.
Don't botch, don't botch.
Right? Don't do it, don't do
One
One
success, which is all that's needed. You dodge and weave, and a siren goes off and begins following you.
All right, guys.
You to basically driving right behind you and trying to pull you over.
Hold on, you guys. I'm gonna lose this guy.
All right. You step on the gas and go ahead and roll again at a higher difficulty.
Okay.
3 dice, oh shit.
Yep. Totally screwed. 8.
So difficulty 8. Yeah.
One success.
It's enough. You take off and take back roads that the cop has trouble keeping up, and you eventually lose him.
Phew. If your mom could see us now, Max.
As you're going through the alley, as soon as
Thank God she can't.
it is
Oh my
so
God.
narrow.
That woman gives me the worst anxiety.
The alley is so narrow. You're going, like 70 miles an hour through this alley. As soon as you break out of the alley, the hotel is right in front of you.
I pull one of those super sweet, like, drift into a parallel parking moves,
Nice.
and we crushed it.
Crushed.
Crushed it.
My jaw is hanging open at the driving skill, but I'm also taking my pulse.
There is
And Raina's pulse, and Portia's pulse.
I'm just happy to be away from your mother, so I'm feeling relaxed.
Well, relax. Well, you now feel more relaxed that you are in front of the hotel instead of
driving the breakneck speeds towards a wall.
driving and trying to get away from
the cops. Hey, cop. Holy shit.
So
we had some luck there.
I'm not a computer person, but maybe give your plate number to Oren just to make sure he can wipe whatever, if the cop, took down the license number or the plate number or anything.
Y'all drive with license plates? No, I'm just kidding. I'll do that. I'll do that. That's a good idea.
What kind of hillbilly?
Hey, mountains. I live in the
used to driving a tractor.
I don't trust the government.
So, Raina.
Yeah.
Now that we are safe and back here, we rescued 12 more puka children.
Oh,
And
wow.
we we're able to get them on the condition that you talk to Jenna about housing them.
Okay.
They're at Jenna's library chantry right now.
Okay.
But that would make 14 Puka children plus Sarah.
All right.
So a total of 15.
15 Pukas.
Woo, woo. But I will give her a call as soon as possible. I haven't eaten breakfast, and it's the most important
Here,
meal of the
I've
day.
got snacks. I made muffins. I made coffee. I have some tea. Eat. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. We can warm this up back at the commissary. I'll feed you. Come on,
Oh,
let's
I
go.
go right for a muffin.
They're in the hotel.
Oh, here's what I got.
I go right for a muffin. Baked goods right now on this stomach is probably the best absorbent.
Yes.
Right on. Hey, Max. When I called Jenna, would you want to be there with me?
Sure.
Okay. Because I've only seen her before. I feel like it'd be a good icebreaker to have you there. Help me be a little more comfortable talking to authority.
We got really lucky with her. We were terrified that she was just going to be another person who didn't give a fuck, but she actually did.
Yeah. Oh, okay, good. All right. I scarfed down a muffin and I finished my pickle juice. Because surprisingly,
I
my
press
pickle
another muffin into your hand. I give you coffee. Eat. You are no more food. More. You're not done yet.
Quick
I only have
question.
so many holes I can put all of this in, Portia.
Don't you sass me.
What was your question?
Sorry.
This is actually for the game master.
Oh.
Are they in the chantry where Orin and I are? Are
Yeah.
we?
They
Okay,
have just walked in the door.
Okay, so can we see them from where we are?
Yes. The front doors basically spill into the common area first.
Okay, I look over at Orin and go, "Hey, is that the rest of the people from last night?"
He kind of looks over and, yeah, that's everybody. And then immediately he pulls his legs up into the chair, kind of into a ball, and is cradling his travel mug.
Well, those muffins over there look pretty good. Do you want one?
I can't eat in my current condition. I'll end up throwing it up.
Yeah, but you know what? If you don't eat in your current condition, you're going to end up passing out.
I've got my coffee. And as you
Oh,
see
for
him,
the love of Peter Pan, you need some protein, mister.
as you see him pull his vial of peppermint out and just dump the entire thing in his coffee.
Holy shit.
As a note,
What is
Orin gets 6 tasks. That is tasks that he has in his hand. So if he consumes that entire amount of coffee, then he will get 6 quintessence.
If he doesn't get a heart attack first.
If he doesn't get a heart attack first.
Let me go to my sheet. How do I mark the extra?
The extra what?
Quintessence?
Quintessence is at the bottom of the sheet where it says paradox and quintessence.
Yeah.
You would add 6 to your quintessence.
Okay, because like my quintessence, is half of it quintessence, half of it paradox?
Yes.
Okay. I'd only be able to mark one of those boxes because I will be full on quintessence.
It will start eating into your paradox.
Okay, so it will it still count as quintessence?
I look at Oren and go, what was that? There's something
It's
about that that's special,
it's
isn't it?
it it's peppermint oil. It helps me calm down.
Just peppermint oil.
Yes. He hands her the vial. You can test it if you like. If
Am
you
I
don't
close
believe
enough
me.
to see what he's doing?
Yes.
Ornan, you need some protein. Get over here.
Well, I grab the bottle from Oren and I take a sip. And I
Of
look
the
at
peppermint
him.
oil?
Yeah.
It's peppermint oil.
And
Or
I
what's
look at
left
him
of
and
it
go,
anyway.
okay. I
He-
hand it back to him.
He looks at Dee Dee and he's like, I don't like medication, so I like to use stuff like this to calm myself down.
And I look at him and go, that to me tastes like medication.
Oren,
And
eat this yogurt right now. You need some protein if you're going to have that much flipping coffee. My God, man, what are you trying to do?
And I turn around and go, hi, who are you? I'm Dee Dee.
We met earlier, I think, possibly. Did we? I don't know. Hi, Dee Portia. Did you get food? Have a muffin.
I would love a muffin.
Please.
I
Oh,
have
and-
been looking at that from across the room. Give it to me, please.
Here,
And-
have two. And I
She's
shove
been
two.
eyeing your muffin.
And then I give you a third.
And also as you three walk into the chantry, walking up, you'll see that his hair is completely down and it's like draping all over the chair.
Oren, eat.
Question: Did probably would have been Portia, but did anyone fill Max in about the results of the accident?
I assume the doctors came in and filled him in, but
No,
no.
like the casualties.
Uh,
So
I don't
Max
think
is
anybody
looking
has.
So Max is looking at Oren all shaken and is like, "What's going on? Why are you so?" I get that we were in an accident, but
And I look at kind of Portia and notice Max and go, does he know what happened?
no, I got clocked. I don't remember the accident.
You were the one carted off in the ambulance.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, let's just say 3 people didn't quite make it.
Oh fuck.
And you'll when she says that, you'll see Oren physically very hard wince.
oh, goodness.
And he'll actually start tearing up.
I go over and give Oren pats and try to ply him with more food. And also see if I can take the coffee out of his hand and replace it with tea because I'm concerned.
And I whisper over to Max.
Oren has a death grip on his mug.
You can see Max turning red,
Eat, Oren.
and he
You
is
can't live on coffee alone.
and starting to breathe a little heavier. And he's like, I hate all of this.
And I
The
just
only
look at
reason that happened was because of the fucked up shit we have to do for the professor and for this place. That's the
And I-
only reason this happened.
Hun, sometimes there are some casualties to save other things. And it was just an accident.
Yeah, but this chantry was set up that you need to put yourself in danger, basically put other people in danger, anyone who's around you, just to get in here.
But think of the level of security that offers this place. This place is known for being quite the secure location. That's why a lot of new ones are brought here.
Yeah, but
People shouldn't have to die for us to have whatever this is.
mhm.
Nobody dies for Batman to get to the Batcave. There's got to be something else we can do. This is
Well, there's always a
antithetical
give and
to
take.
our stuff, right? Like, why would? Oh,
Well, I can tell you this. I've been around this for quite some time. And although I'm not always in agreement with exactly how things turn out, the root cause of why we do what we do is why we do it. And in every peacetime, there's still death. At least it's peacetime. And every war,
This
it
is
could be
avoidable
worse.
death. I just can't. I gotta go lie down, guys. I'm gonna be right back. Well, I don't know. I feel sick. Portia runs out of the room to her bedroom to go take a minute, because, yeah.
And I just look at Max and I go, someday you'll understand. You're just new to the whole game.
I don't think I want to understand.
I think you do.
I'm. You don't know me. I'm in pre-med. My whole life is about saving people. My motto is the Hippocratic Oath: do no harm.
But think about this. Think about how many people you can save with the abilities and the talents and the situations you're going to be in. And those people probably wouldn't have been saved. You got to think of it. You got to think of the positive out of this. It's unfortunate, yes, that accidents happen.
I don't blame Oren for this. Oren was doing what he was instructed to do, what he had to do to get back here. And because the requirements are so reckless, it costs 3 lives.
It's not that the requirements are reckless. It's the way that it went about. Honestly, truthfully, if you guys were running and not in a car, probably wouldn't have hit anything. Granted, you have to be scared to find the chantry, but that also makes it safe. But at the same time, the way you go about getting to the chantry, those are choices you have to make. And some of them are good, some of them are bad. But in the long run, what have we learned from this? Not to floor it in a car to try to get to the chantry. Maybe next time we'll find a better way to get in. Is there any portals in this place that you know about?
We're trying to get them made to our respective homes.
And who's working on that?
Professor Edge has people working on it.
Oren kind of looks up. He's like, well, once I get all my stuff here, I'm going to have to figure out an alternate way to get in and out, because I'm giving up my apartment. Because whatever work we need to do, I need to stay here most of the time and not travel between here and my apartment.
Does that mean your cats are coming too?
He kind of lets out like a very light smile. Yes, the girls will be here, but they will be staying in my room because of, well, I don't want to upset Portia because she doesn't like cats at all.
Dogs and cats and rabbits. Oh my!
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just glad you get to be with them. I know how hard it is to be separated from the things and the people that you love.
Well, if there's any place they're going to be safe, it's going to be here.
But they're taking care of them.
So, what's the plan, guys?
As a reminder, today is the day you're supposed to be in Niagara.
Oh, it is the 3rd, isn't it? I didn't even think about that until just now.
What's important about the 3rd?
We're supposed to be in Niagara Falls, trying to stop this guy that's campaigning to be president in the United States.
Ooh, sounds fun.
Yeah, probably would be if we were there, but we're not. We're gonna have to talk to Professor Edge about this. Maybe we could make it. It's still pretty.
We have to figure out how to get there now, since, well, I kind of destroyed the van.
I do have a car. And if anything, I can shove a couple of you in my trunk. You'll be fine.
I'll fit in a trunk.
We'll poke some holes.
Does
in there for
anyone
you.
come get Portia? She's totally forgot because she's having an existential crisis due to too many deaths.
Oh yeah, I'll send Cosmo to go get you.
Okay.
Since we're talking.
You just think of the command, and Cosmo does it.
Okay.
Where's he going?
I asked him to go get Portia so that she can be in the talk of this as well.
So, do you guys work as a team?
We have only known each other for roughly a month. We were in a class together. And we
So
all
you're a team.
ish.
Yeah, in a sense.
We're not an experienced team.
We're just a band of fools getting together and awakening together.
How long ago since your awakening?
Like
About a month.
days.
Maybe about 3 or 4 days.
Well, I'm starting to understand maybe why I was sent here. So, guys, what are you going to do about this Niagara Falls thing?
Well, they wanted to check with Professor Edge to find out. I'm not sure.
You guys don't
Yeah,
even have
we-
a plan?
Nope.
We're not exactly close to there either. But I'm sure we could get like a last minute flight, maybe.
So, you mean to tell me that you guys are doing this Niagara Falls thing, but you don't have a plan, and you know this guy is somewhat reputable?
Yeah, we literally just told you we're inexperienced, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, basically we are raw
We don't exactly
freshmen,
have all the details either.
raw freshmen being thrown at this problem by Professor Edge, basically being thrown into the deep end without a paddle.
Well, can I make a suggestion?
Go for it.
Can we come up with a plan? At least something that is like, what are your capabilities? What are you guys good at? What are your tools? What are your lines of defense? Who takes what point? Oh wait, you guys are new at
Well, at this point, we probably should not take any of Professor Edge's advice. More death. This is disgusting. Well, I try to say it like, I mean, the casualties. The casualties. Plus, there's got to be a portal to Niagara or something. Like, I mean, magic's got to be able to bend time, right?
Well, I can get there at a blink of an eye. One of my specialties that I can do. I just don't know. I can't take anybody with me.
Well, since part of you being sent here was because of me, you already know what I do. Because I'm assuming that you were already told.
I was given a rundown regarding you, yes, and possibly because of my specialties. That's kind of the reason why they thought I could help you out.
Well, as I said to you, I'm a med student, and my plan, as always, is observe, diagnose, treat.
Well, I can tell you right now, you're one of the most important members on our team. Any of us get hurt, our lives rely on you.
No, brother.
So far,
That's not a lot of pressure or anything to put on him. I don't know if this is maybe the best thing to be saying. I don't know. Like, we're all pretty traumatized. Let's not. Oy
but that's how I approach everything. That's how I was going to approach this mission, because we don't have adequate information going in about what to expect. So we do have to observe first.
Well,
And
what's the contingency plan? What's the ultimate goal of going and doing this? What are we trying to do?
Apparently we're supposed to mess up his presidential plans.
And
we don't know what those are.
Basically, the main gist that I get is this man's running for president, He's worse than Donald Trump.
Okay,
And
then can I make a suggestion? Why don't we use this rally as more of a information gathering mission? Figure out exactly what we're doing.
That is very much what I was thinking as well.
Last night I was thinking, and I just now finally have a chance to talk to Portia about it. Do you think we could use your advocacy background for this?
What do you mean? Hold a protest?
Yeah. Bring
I
some
mean,
of your
sure.
friends in and basically have a distraction so that we could get the information.
Yeah, I can definitely set up a counter protest with my people.
That would be good, but you guys still need to figure out what information you
I'm
need to
gonna
get
go
and from
text
where.
some people. I start frantically texting my network. Got to get some people on a train down there. When's the rally?
Tonight, I
Rally?
believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
At 8 p.m. Eastern.
And Oren pulls out his phone, pulls up the map, does a search. We're about 6 hours away driving.
I can get about 24 people, but we'll bring some firecrackers. Hopefully that'll help. I don't know. Firecrackers are always a great distraction.
I got a question for the game master.
Hmm.
Is there any background information that the professor hasn't shared with the team that she would be able to enlighten us on in regards to this rally and what exactly it is that we're looking
That
for, or how to
is
get the information?
that is up to the cabal as to whether or not they actually talk to Professor Edge.
Well, that's why I'm asking. Is it worth pulling her in and asking her? Okay.
If you ask the group that, Max will have an answer for you.
And
Portia has an opinion.
after Didi had finished talking, Oren also adds in, apparently this guy also killed Professor Edge's husband.
Oh. Okay.
So this,
So-
to me, almost feels like a revenge mission.
So,
I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I don't trust it.
well, I want to know exactly what his policies are that we're trying to prevent, because this could be something on a bigger scale that is more of a suppression issue for our kind of people.
That is a
She
good
could be
way of
trying to
thinking about
kill
it.
2 birds with 1 stone.
The problem with getting information from the professor is that it's like pulling teeth, even when it's something she wants you to do.
Well, when it comes to my professor, my Baron, for as far as I know, usually just asking them simply is the best way to get an answer. The worst they can do is say no. So I'm willing to be the test subject. Would you like me to go ask her?
Absolutely. Maybe she won't put her walls up for you like she does for me.
Oh, honey, you'll come to learn after a while that a lot of us in this world have walls. They're just not on purpose. I'll go talk to her. And I get up and leave.
Her office is easy to find. The door is already open.
And I knock just as respect issue. Professor?
Ah, Dee.
Good afternoon, Professor. Or good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. I have a couple questions for you. I was wondering if you had a little bit of time for me.
Absolutely.
In regards to the team and the rally that's going on, do you have any information that could help me out with this?
He is a mind master. So beware.
Yes, ma'am.
There will be protesters, both for him and against him. And he might be able to control all of them.
All right. Are we there for reconnaissance, or are we there to find out his next move.
That is, whatever you can find, the better.
So we need all information. All right, man. And can I ask one last question that might be personal?
Yes.
They mentioned something about this man being the same one that killed your husband.
Yes.
This isn't going to be anything vulgar, is it?
Hopefully not.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for your time, Professor. And I kind of do a little bow and a nod, and I back out and close the door. And I head back to the group.
As you head back to the group, you notice a janitor who is working on some of the lights.
And do I know anything? I noticed anything in particular about this janitor?
Currently, he doesn't seem to be doing anything magical, but you would be very surprised if a normal human were in this hotel.
Yeah, but I was going to say, so can I make a roll of something to use, maybe occult and awareness, to see if I sense anything about him that's
Sure.
odd?
Occult awareness. Occult plus perception.
Okay, so 5.
Difficulty 6, because you're just looking at him.
Where's perception? Oh, there it is, 3. So
Yeah, it's a attribute.
oh man, my Discord closed out. I'm so sorry, guys. I need to change that on my computer.
Welcome back.
Okay. And then it's so /M 8, and then what's my difficulty?
6.
8. 2 successes. And 1 red.
The red cancels your 10, so you don't have any botches. You're fine.
Okay.
His aura is sparkly and powerful.
Okay, I stop and I kind of look at him and I go, "Hi. What's your name?"
Javes.
Javes. So, do you live in the chantry, sir?
I do.
Do you know the professor?
I do.
Oh, okay. Well, where would I find extra towels?
Oh, I can show you.
Oh,
And he leads you to a linen closet that is full of towels.
all right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I kind of like watch him walk away, and I
Before
close
he walks away, he asks your name.
Oh, my name's Dee Dee.
Well met. And
I go, "Thank you so much. I appreciate it." And I kind of like peek into the closet, like acting like I'm looking for a towel.
He is not worried about it, and he goes back, but he doesn't go back to the light. He goes into Max's room.
And I kind of do a side view and kind of notice that, and I go, okay. And then I shut the cabinet door and I head back to the group.
They are, last I checked, Cosmo went to Portia and basically like scratched at the door. Scratch, 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 scratch.
All right, go open it and see that Cosmo is there. What's up, buddy?
And basically like kind of like looks back at you and is trying to go forward.
All right, I'll follow you. I'm game.
and he leads you back to Raina.
All right, your dog's got me. What's up, love?
We're making a game plan about the Niagara Falls mission. We
Sounds.
figured you'd be here.
Thanks.
And I walk in the room and I'm like, hey, Max,
Yeah.
you didn't happen to ask the janitor to go in your room, did you?
No.
Do y'all know who Jeeves is?
Doesn't sound familiar to me.
Nope.
Anyone want to back me up?
I'll come.
No. Head toward my room.
You sit your butt back down. We'll go.
It's my room.
Mr. Brain Injury.
I'm fine.
And I go, wait. So none of you knows who this guy is? Because he
No,
said he
that's why
lived
we're-
here.
Me personally, I don't really interact with the people that are working in different areas in here.
Okay, second question. Has anybody else here seen somebody with a sparkly aura?
We all have them.
I don't know auras.
And then I pull out my sixth sense and I scan them all and I go,
Yeah, they're all sparkly.
okay, so what?
But with Orange, you'll see a electrical field over his eyes.
And I kind of look at that and I go, huh, yeah. Okay, I got a question for the game master. Number 1, is there anybody else here that can see auras?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe Raina has spirit.
Yep.
Okay, because so Raina can see the same thing in over my head, or in my eyes that Orin has. And then, is the janitor's aura a different sparkly than the rest of theirs?
It's just more potent, more
Potent.
passion,
Okay.
more flashy.
Okay, well, hold on, guys, because his aura is a lot stronger than your guys's, and I don't think you should go into this just blindly.
I was just gonna find out what.
Well,
who he
luckily nobody's eyes got tampered with in the accident, so something for small favors.
I think we should all go together. If we're going to work as a team, you stay as a team. If the janitor's suspicious, we need to all go together.
I'm down with that.
Okay, more than
I
merrier.
just want to find out because he could be the one who's setting up the portals.
That's true.
We don't know who he is.
I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Exactly. No, I'm on
So
the
I
same
jump up
page
and I'm with
as you.
them. I'm like shaking my butt by the door, like, let's go.
And I've got my room key out.
Oren?
The door is already open, so you don't have to use your room key. And Jeeves, a tall man with brown hair and a mustache, is he opens your door, and it opens into the door to your closet, and in the closet it seems like it is in your bathroom at home.
Oh. I take it you're the one installing the portals then.
I am.
Ah, excellent. I'm Max. This is my room.
Hello, Max. I've made it so that more than one person can go through this portal.
Okay.
Could
How
you
many are
imagine?
we talking?
I'm sorry?
How many are we talking?
As many as needed. I mean, it is a doorway, so as many will fit through the doorway.
So basically it's not just attuned to me, it's attuned to be just an open passage.
Is it one way?
It is both ways.
Can we tune it to specific people so that, say, if somebody found one of them, they couldn't go through it?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Do you want me to lock them?
Is there any way to set a frequency where only the people that we make sure that the people that have access to it are only us?
Yes.
Okay, good.
And how do we go about doing that?
I would prefer if you were all there so we can test it.
Question.
Hmm.
I live at home with my parents.
Right.
Is it? Would I don't believe they're mages. Are they? Would they be able to accidentally stumble in here?
If it is attuned to you only, then they would find their linens.
Then how do we go about tuning it? Because we need to make sure that his mom does not get through that door.
How many of you have correspondence?
I do.
I do.
I do.
Correspondence?
It's one of the spheres.
Ah, I think I
I
have
believe we should all have at least one sphere in
it.
it.
Yes.
I do not.
So Christina's the only one who doesn't. Or Raina.
Raina. Yeah.
Yes.
What is that?
So the easiest way for Raina to do it would be to
Can I use my node in this sense? Can I speak to
Are
my
you
node?
saying you would like to connect nodes?
Yeah.
That sounds dirty.
That does sound dirty.
That
Seriously,
is
kinky.
that is a fascinating concept. Let us. Can you give me the coordinates of your node?
Yes,
Great.
I do that because I can't think of coordinates on the spot.
Raina, didn't you say your whole family were like us?
Mm-hmm.
So
Generate.
so it wouldn't be a problem with them getting into the chantry?
Oh, my family's gone. I'm the only one left.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
sorry.
sorry about that, dear.
Oh, yeah. Life happens.
I like you.
Thanks.
All right. So, do you have a plan for Niagara?
Not yet.
Well, I'm setting up a decoy protest with firecrackers. We got about 24 people.
So, guys, I was able to talk to the professor.
And?
So, evidently, we're up against a madman. He can control minds. So, basically, we're going into a rally of people that he can turn completely against us, every single one of them.
Can we
He's got to know to
keep
look for
our
us.
own minds from being tampered with?
I can. Depends on what you guys' abilities are up to.
Deirdre would understand that willpower can bolster
Can I make a potion?
a potion that would do what?
Either bolster our willpower or help us make us more invisible.
Do you have mind?
I don't think so. I gotta go look, but I don't think so.
Okay, so okay, so my question to you guys is this. How much willpower do you guys have? Because that's what it's going to come down to.
Well, if I were going to put a number to it, no.
I have a fair amount of willpower.
So I reach out and I scan their minds to try to figure out how easy it is, possibly, to access their minds.
All right, so let's start with the at 4.
Okay.
Who has a willpower of 4 or less?
I do.
Okay.
Are we counting all of them, like dots and squares?
Just
No, just
slots.
the dots.
Okay.
You never gave me my willpower numbers.
Oh, 6.
Okay.
I think mine have changed since the beginning of the game, but I'm not 100%. Do we have a score sheet I could look at or reference? It's
Just
not
your
mine.
character sheet.
Just my character sheet. All right, then. But I haven't updated it. Just a second.
And as I recall, you were spending permanent points on temporary things,
Mhm.
which was problematic. So I'm not 100% sure what your stats are supposed to be at this point.
Okay, so do I do a roll for each one of them?
Yes.
I have a willpower of 5.
Okay.
Mine is
4.
also 5.
So difficulty 4.
Okay, so I do.
Manipulation plus empathy.
Okay, let me look. Hold on. Where's empathy?
It's in the middle row in your skills.
Left row.
There it is. I have no empathy.
So straight manipulation then.
Oh shit.
Do that first. See how many
Okay.
successes you get.
So it's 3, and then the difficulty was 4, correct?
Correct.
Okay, I got 1 success.
All right. So that means you can now roll your arete
Okay.
at a difficulty 3.
Okay, so 3.
You also have the capacity to spend quintessence to lower your difficulty further.
You never gave me my quintessence.
Okay. Did you drink any of the coffee?
Yes, I did. Or not the coffee. I drank. I didn't drink the coffee. I drank the oil.
Yeah, okay. The oil is not magical, but the coffee is.
Okay, then.
Let's see. So roll your arete at a difficulty 3.
Okay. 2 successes.
Which is wonderful. You, so Oren, go ahead and roll your willpower. Difficulty 6, threshold of 2.
Four successes.
Dee Dee hits a wall.
So I can't tell anything with Oren.
You can tell he has enough willpower to butt
Hit
you
a.
out.
Okay. What about Max?
Go ahead and roll again, difficulty 5, for your empathy and manipulation.
Okay. One success.
Max, roll your willpower. Difficulty 6, threshold of 1.
4 successes.
Again, good enough willpower to butt you out.
Damn.
These are good rolls, though. When it matters, we roll shit.
Well, this also determines whether the guy's going to be able to penetrate your mind so easily. All right, who's next?
Who else had a 5?
I did.
I did.
Oh, and Raina too.
Okay, so next would be Reina.
2 successes.
Roll your arete, which is a difficulty 2.
3 successes.
Wow. Okay, so roll willpower, Reina. Difficulty 8.
One success.
Reina feels a presence in her mind.
Ah, shit, I feel like I'd be the one that wouldn't.
Hello, Raina. Alrighty, girl. We're going to have to work on that one. Who's next? Who's my next victim?
One left.
Orin, Max, Raina, we're Portia.
Yes.
What's your willpower?
5.
All right.
Do I roll again?
Roll your manipulation empathy.
Difficulty.
Difficulty 6, or difficulty 5, rather.
Oh, I already. You gotta tell me.
Same.
Okay, well, it counts anyway. All right, so 2
successes.
successes. Go ahead and roll arete. Difficulty 1.
Oops.
Oh, it's got to be between 2 and 10. All right, so difficulty 2.
3 successes.
All right. Portia feels a presence in her mind.
Portia, roll.
Oh, right. Portia
What do I
gets
need to roll?
you need to roll your willpower.
Okay.
Difficulty. How many did you get? 3 successes?
Do I need to do my rete?
9. You already did your arete, which
Not
is
for this
your
one.
3 successes.
So what's my difficulty, you said?
Go ahead and roll your arete. Difficulty 2.
So I roll
That
my
was-
arete and my willpower, or just my arete?
Portia would roll her willpower.
Sako.
Portia would roll her willpower.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
She disconnected.
I think you're
Can you guys
just
hear me?
We can hear you.
you.
Okay. So do I need to roll arete plus willpower, or just willpower?
Willpower. Just willpower.
Okay, and what's the difficulty?
9.
Oh, Jesus.
And did you need me to roll rete?
No, I got it.
Yes.
Okay.
I have a failure.
And I have 3 successes.
That was the easiest one to get through. You see a protest.
Oh, Lord. Girls, we've got to work on your willpower. There's no way I should be able to see this much inside your guys' brains. Guys, you good? Ladies, we got some work we're going to have to do later.
Lift those brain
So-
weights.
So basically, I am very worried about you two going in for reconnaissance reasons, but Orin, Max, I think you two kind of need to be on the front lines.
Well, as far as looking things over and observing, that's what I do.
All right. Well, here's the thing. We've got to figure out what his intentions are. We need to figure out what his next move is and what he's planning on doing. So we need one team since we got Portia. Are you doing diversion?
Oh, that and we should be wrapping up game. But She should be back any
I'm
minute.
the chauffeur at this point because I don't want to sacrifice the mission.
No, if we go as a team, we got to stay as a team.
Well, yeah, but if he gets in my mind, I don't want to give him anything.
So Reyna will be with Portia in the protester front.
In the van, basically.
We gotta have a quick out though. Hopefully this portal thing can get us out if we need to. I just
Well,
don't
you
think
guys
we'll have
gotta
time
get
to
out
train
quick.
up our brains, like if it's happening tonight.
Well, that's why we're gonna send. I was thinking of sending Oren and Max in. Oren to go basically figure out what's going on with the protesters. Max to figure out any reconnaissances he can pick up from the guy's people, and then you two keep on as lookouts.
So, are you guys talking to Jeeves regarding transportation, or are you driving there?
Raina and I should probably take her car, but we need to know where the portal point is if we need to get out fast.
Mm-hmm. So
Are
we
you
do.
taking Jeeves with you?
Yeah, let's take Jeeves with us.
I wouldn't
Jeeves,
think
can you
so because
come?
he's here working.
Hey,
Well,
Mr.
the best-
Janitor.
Yes.
How would you be able to create some sort of device that would allow us to access a porthole from wherever we were?
Absolutely. Follow me. And he leads you to what would be a janitor's closet, but you open it and it is like a TARDIS. Like, the room is huge. And the
Ooh.
walls are lined with shelves, and on the shelves are various etherite devices.
I am
You-
walking around like a kid in a candy store.
Oh, this ray gun. Oh.
You see Oren's eyes go wide and then start skipping into the room.
And
Yeah.
I'm looking back at Oren going, haha, yes, dude. Rubbing my hands together like, yes, turkey dinner. Let's go.
Okay, so he takes out what looks like it could be a so he carries it like this. It is a bit of a tank, and he says just point and shoot and it will create a portal that will show up in the common room.
I look at it and give it cockeyed and go, how old is that thing?
Old.
You don't have anything smaller?
You want something smaller? And he
If this is just an
starts
info
looking through.
mission, do we really need ammo?
He looks through a bin and pulls out what looks like a large calculator, but with an antenna hanging off the end. This you would only be able to do one person at a time, so do yourself last. But is this small enough for you?
I grab it and I look at it and I look over at Oren and I go, hey, you're into tech stuff, right? And I'm holding it up in my hand like it's my precious.
His eyes go a little bit wider and he's like, do we have time to reverse engineer it?
I don't see why not between the two of us.
Let's take it and we can go to my room and see what we could do.
Well, how cool would it be if we could make it into like a watch? I mean, if we're going to have to take this, if we're going to use it as a security thing, we got to figure out a way where we can access it easily, right? Let's go tear this thing apart, see what we come up with.
Woo. And with that, we will wrap game. So Dee Dee and Oren are and Oren are going to Oren's room to reverse
Instant best
engineer
friends.
the portable liquor.
Let's go to my room and check it up.
Just wait.
Let's do goods, bads, and uglies. We'll start with Portia.
Well, we got pretty far. I feel like we moved in a good pace. Lots of stuff happens. It's a good game, and I'm sorry I had tech issues, so that's on me.
Par for the course at this point.
Hopefully it'll get better. I don't know what that. Sometimes it's me and I accidentally hit the wrong button. Anyway, but yeah, good game overall. Thanks, guys.
Who
Oh right.
Who would get your XP?
Max, he had to deal with his mom. It's some experience right there.
So one ugly to Max.
Hey.
Nah.
Rena.
Well, my good is that we met a new character. I'm super happy to have KB here. That was just a super great episode. I don't think I have any bads.
Okay. And you're ugly?
I'm gonna give it to KB because she came in and tore it up, girl.
Aw, thank you.
Oren.
All right. The good is, which it's not having till next episode, but he gets to do what he does best: re-engineering and prototyping.
Yep. This is gonna be great.
For bads, the only it's more on the character development side of my character, but he's now gonna have some issues with depression.
Yeah.
On top of what he already has problems with.
Right.
And then I'd have to give it to Dee Dee because the fact that
the fact that what?
That she's his new best friend because she's techie like he is.
Yay!
Oh, I have big plans.
Thanks.
Good. Yeah, this was a good one. It's definitely. I'm going to wrap my ugly into the good. New life has been breathed into the game, so Dee Dee is going to get my ugly.
Yay!
Oh my gosh, guys, thank you.
Is there anything that you didn't like about the game?
No, things moved in a very logical progression.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that the professor opened up to someone when she stonewalled Max every time he fucking tried to talk to her.
Yep. You never asked the right questions.
Well, I know Orange gonna be losing a little bit of correspondence with her because of the fact that he brought up that the guy killed her husband. So, because she's gonna easily figure out that it was Oren that brought it up.
Sorry for throwing you under the bus.
Oh no, the bus throwing is Portia
did that last week.
Well, for this week it's Portia because she threw Oren under the bus.
Yes.
Yeah, that was an accident. I really put my foot in that one.
Lastly, let's talk to Dee Dee.
Okay, my good was this was awesome. This was fun. I had a blast. Thank you for My bad is I feel like I have to work on talking over people and my bad role on the bot, but I'm learning. So, and I'm gonna give my ugly to Max. He had me cracking up this whole time.
I think the peanut gallery today was on point.
Yeah, we just
I mean, I was just dying. I mean, honestly, I don't know who give it to. In the chat, I would give it to Raina. On listening, I'd give it to Max. So I don't know who to give it to.
Okay.
But I said Max first.
So Max gets another ugly point. Everybody gets 1 point for session. Those that were involved in the accident, 1 point for wrapping that story arc up. And you know what? 1 point for those, for Dee Dee for talking to Jeeves.
For the Ask Jeeves, yes.
Yay,
Jeeves.
Okay. So
No wonder he is old tech.
And with that, if you liked this video at any point, please hit the like button. If you would like to see more games like this one, then hit subscribe and maybe even ring that bell on the off chance that you will be notified when this goes and premieres. And we will catch you guys on the flip side.